He has more than 30 criminal convictions to his name, including firearms offences. But he was cleared to work at a military barracks in Chichester. 47-year-old Brian Winton got a job as a civilian security guard at the home of the Royal Military Police. And part of his role was looking after guns. It wasn't until 15 months in that the Ministry of Defence found out about his criminal past. The MOD then took him to court, accusing him of deception. But today, the case was dramatically thrown out. Our Home Affairs correspondent Damon Embling reports.
Brian Winton, seen here in the suit, arriving at court this morning accused of deception. He got a job at this military barracks in Chichester back in 2004. The 47-year-old says he made it clear on his application form that he had a criminal record, but it wasn't checked.
When I applied for the job, I ticked the box that I had a criminal record. I ticked the box that I had they get in touch with the courts. They never did. I had access to computers, to armories, all the buildings, and basically it was the security of the Royal Military Police Barracks in Chichester.
It wasn't until 15 months in, when he'd applied to work with young people at the barracks, that Brian says his criminal past was thoroughly checked. It was then the Ministry of Defence decided to prosecute him, claiming he'd failed to disclose his convictions. He's been suspended on full pay ever since. But today, the court case was quashed. So why then was this case thrown out? Well, put simply, the prosecution were arguing on behalf of the Ministry of Defence that had they known about Brian Winton's criminal past, they wouldn't have offered him a job. But that view changed dramatically this afternoon, with the prosecution saying that the MOD may have still taken him on, despite his criminal history.
This wouldn't have come to Crown Court if I hadn't pursued it. It just makes me wonder how many other people are in the situation that I am, with a criminal record, working for the Ministry of Defence. If I had 30 odd offences and they didn't check up on any of them, who else is in there?
The Ministry of Defence hasn't commented on exactly how Brian Winton got his job at these barracks, and it says his future employment is now under review. It hasn't been disclosed how much it's cost to bring this case to court, but it's highly likely to run into thousands of pounds. And who will foot the bill? Well, it's probably going to be the government, and ultimately us as taxpayers. Damon Embling, BBC South Today, Winchester Crown Court.